Well, Jordan was born into a big family. Jordan isn't the oldest or youngest. Jason was born first. Here is the list of the order: Jason, boy; Jordan, boy; Shadow, girl; Elijah, boy; Xavier, boy; Alexander, boy; Jose, girl; Esmind, girl. As Jordan was 1, he was in a daycare when he met Jax. They were best friends until Jordan was 3 when they met Aiden. Well, they played for weeks. Aiden's dad and Jax's dad had been setting up a lab experiment for them. When Jordan was 4, 2 guys known as bodyguards followed him constantly, watching Jordan's every move, everything he ate, every time he slept. They watched everything. When Jordan was 6, his sister went missing. Shadow, his father, Paxton, spent every day, every night and every evening trying to find Shadow. Every time Jordan saw his dad he would say, "Don't worry daddy, I'll come home, I promise. Shadow just needs some cool down time like I do." Each time Jordan said that to his father, Paxton felt more confident about Shadow coming home. Jordan was playing with Jax, having so much fun. About an hour later, Jordan's bodyguards come over to him, but this time was different. There were 4 bodyguards, not 2. Jordan's fear started to grow as he looked at these men towering over him like a lighthouse. 2 of the men threw strange dust into Jax's eyes. Jordan had never seen Jax fight so hard in his years of life. Jordan started running, when he was abruptly stopped by a guy with white hair and wolf ears and a tail. "Where do you think you're going, kid?" the white wolf said. Jordan looked down and said scarcely, "Home, I'm going home." The tall white guy crouched down to Jordan and blew that same white dust in Jordan's face. Jordan's eyes became heavy. He started to fall backwards, but someone had caught him. Jordan woke up hearing chatter. His arms were chained up and his feet were stuck to the ground. Jordan started to try get free by shaking and screaming for help. Suddenly he could hear an alarm. Many guards rushed into Jordan's room. They held needles and guns. The white wolf man pushed past them and walked up to Jordan. "Oh Jordan, what have you done?" the white wolf man questioned. 3 experimenters walked up to the white wolf man and whispered something in his ear. Then the wolf man did a hand symbol and everyone left but the white wolf man. White wolf man walked to the door and stopped. Before leaving, he turned his head to look at Jordan and told him, "Ever do that again and we'll make you suffer." "Got it," Jordan noted. The experimenters came in and said they had to move Jordan. "Now Jordan, you'll be in handcuffs and the room you'll be in will be massive and you won't have any chains on." Jordan noted, and they took the chains off Jordan and took him to a room that had beds and a living room. There was exactly enough room for 6 people but only 2 beds. Jordan is 8 now. BTW, all the chains Jordan had for years were gone, and hopefully gone for good. The white wolf, now known as Rex, told Jordan that a boy called Jax would be joining him. Jordan's heart sank when he heard that name. The next day Jax was in Jordan's room. Jordan always put hoodies on and hid his eyes just to make sure Jax would recognize him. Jax, being 9, always acted like he knew more than Jordan. But Jordan, being tested on, actually knew more. Jax always asked what his cellmate's name was or asked when they'd get out. Jordan woke up in a testing tube. His vision was blurry and his hearing was weird. He could see a blurred figure of Jax in a different tube. Jordan started to feel dizzy but overheard something: "Jax isn't ready to be tested." An experimenter sighed. Jordan saw in the blurred version them taking Jax out the tube. Jordan felt relieved and passed out. Jordan woke up in the sick bay and felt his face burning, then his chest, and then his whole body. He screamed out with pain, black tears running down his face. Rex entered the room and stopped looking at Jordan in amazement. "It worked, my experiment worked." Rex screamed while experimenters ran into the room helping Jordan. It had been 2 weeks and 6 days since Jordan had been given magic. Jordan had been sick for 18 days and then Jordan was better. In fact, he looked 1000% better. But Jordan wasn't happy. He was sad, no more like angry, so Jordan went on a rampage. All that was on his mind was Rex must suffer. Jordan's sackle turned black and black tears fell down his face. Jordan somehow got out of the room he was locked in and ran straight for Rex's room. Jordan's job had been accomplished, but Jordan now knew he would be punished. A week later Jordan was no as harmful. One experimenter said they wanted to merge Jax and Void. Jordan questioned who Void was, but now Jordan wouldn't let a single person near him. Jordan was now 10 and Jax was 11. The experimenters tried to get to Jordan but had no luck, so they put sleeping gas into Jordan's room and waited 20 minutes. Jordan yet again woke up in a tube, and this one was secure properly, and no matter how hard he banged on the glass it didn't break. Jordan felt like he was fading, almost as if his body wasn't real. He looked at his hands only to see he was actually fading. Jordan questioned if he was real or not. As he questioned, he faded more and more until he was completely gone. Jordan's eyes opened to two people in front of him. "Where am I?" Jordan asked. One of them said, "You're Jordan and this is Void and we are Void. We call this place Paradox though." Jordan sat in confusion and fear. Jordan learns how to kinda control the Paradox and families form in Paradox. As for Jordan, he's the king of Void. Now I want to say much more, but let's just say Void was in Jax and then he revealed himself and now he's with Aiden.